Welcome back to Statistics Made Easy. In this session, I want to focus on a very practical problem, namely that if you're doing different regression models, you may end up having different numbers of observations across these models, which makes it really hard to compare them. So what you want to do is to have the same number of observations across all models so that you see how, for example, adding another variable really changes the effect on your outcome variable. Now, to get the same number of observations across all models, we first open our do file sample size. And in this file, I basically rerun some of the models we already learned about in our previous videos. First of all, I load the data set, use ice cream data here, which is the data that I created in our data preparation video. Please check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And next, I run the regressions that I've run in my previous videos on multivariate analyses. So here I predict the ice cream consumption using the location data. And if I look at the output, I see that this regression here has 123 observations. So that's our full sample with all the observations. As soon as I include the income variable, however, I see that my sample drops to 120 observations because some of my income data has missing values. So if I want to have the same sample size across all these different models, I need to use the smallest sample and then sort of remove the observations from my previous regression. First of all, I need to create a variable that tells me whether a given observation was included in my current regression. And I do this using the generate sample command equals to e parenthesis sample. This creates a new variable that I can also find in my data set. So it's at the very end, which is 1 if that observation was included in my last regression and 0 otherwise. And the 0 corresponds exactly to the missing values in my income variable, which was coded as NA. So using that new variable, I can then rerun my regression, but restrict that sample using an if condition. So I have the same regression as here in the first place, predicting ice cream only using the location, but restricting it to the condition that the sample variable must equal to 1. If I run this command, I now get a sample of 120. I can better compare how adding the income variable to that model changes, for example, the goodness of fit or the R squared. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you in our next session.